every wave, with every grain of sand. The enduring echoes of our ancestry linger among the shoreline.
30 or 40 cars plunge through churning bits of rubber, dirt, and sand.
For a brief second, heroes of years past appear at the forefront of our mind. Almost as if the recollections were those of today. Long ago, when racing found this place, the small beach town came to life.
What's happening, folks? Next year broadcasting, bringing it to you live, loud and hot. The next year broadcast, of course, Pismo Beach, California, and here we go, folks, with Front Row Esports Truck Series kick off to their 2023 season. And man, we got one. Hopefully, we're gonna knock this one out the park for you. We're at Daytona, of course. It's Daytona week. It should be a holiday, folks. I'm serious. And it's been all kinds of racing thus far with plenty more ahead of us as we just barely scratching the surface of this thing. But again, we got Front Row Esports and their truck series. Lots of guys going to be a part of this thing, but all of this be brought to you by Moza Racing, Marriott Hotels, W Energy Drink, and of course we got AMR Paintworks keeping these trucks and cars looking awesome. At least when they get to the track. We ain't promised you nothing when they are done at the least of this thing. But without further ado, we do have my man Tom Friedis here. He is the man in charge of Front Row Esports right here. All fingers point to him, especially when things go wrong. All right, let's see if we can bring up old Tom here in just a moment and get him going on. Oh! There's my man Tom Frias right there. How are you doing? You got a copy?
Hi, Chris. I got a copy. We're doing well tonight, and two things to quick touch on. One, we need to really make Daytona week a holiday. It needs to be it's the holiday week. Everybody's off. Has to be at the track, mandatory, right?
That's firm.
And the other thing, I know one of our new sponsors has come on board, Track Racer.
Tell us about Track Racer.
So Track Racer is new to Front Row. They do have awesome rigs, 80/20 rigs. They have basically any kind of rig you can imagine, whether it's flight sim, racing. They have. Look, it's mind blowing. Okay, basically what you need to do, you need to get on that. Bring out your pocket computer or laptop. Big computer, whatever it is, right? Get on there, go to trackracer.com, check them out. All your sim racing rig needs, whatever it is, awesome stuff. And also, if you use promo code Front Row, it helps out Front Row and also get yourself a little discount.
So wait a minute, Tom. You saying there might be a substitute to my big old beast right here that we constructed just a minute ago? Solid thing. Like, what am I going to do with it? I mean, shoot.
Well, it might be time to retire the beast. Maybe get yourself something little more modern.
I don't know, man. This thing has dual purpose, Ray. We got flight sim, we got race on this side. What do you want? What do you want? We got it right here in the booth. But man, hey, speaking of what do we got, man? What do we have on track tonight, Tom? What are we thinking? I mean, we're at 2.5 mile, go fast, nothing but pin it to win it. I mean, how's these trucks looking in the draft one? I mean, what are we looking on? Say strategies throughout.
So tonight these drivers have 70 laps to get the job done. They have 75% fuel like always, so it's going to be about 23 to 25 laps of fuel, depending on if you're leading or if you're in the draft. So, strategy is going to play a big part. I'm, looking to see kind of what we saw last night in the ARCA race. Riding around for a little bit, feeling, just getting a feel for who's holding their line tonight, who's struggling, where your drafting partners are, who your drafting partners are going to be. Is it going to be a teammate? Is it going to be someone you never raced with before? So, because we have some new guys in the league tonight. So, making their debut. So, some of these drivers we haven't raced with. So we need to, get used to how they race, how they draft, how they push, how they side draft. There's lots of variables tonight. And as we see the sun here starting to set here at Daytona, look, that's going to mean what? Two big things, right? Trucks are going to make more horsepower, so they're going to be going faster.
A little more
and
grip.
Also, they're going to have more grip in the track, so it's going to be drivers going to have more confidence when it comes to making more aggressive moves, putting it 3 wide. We know how our truck drivers are. They're wild,
buddy.
they're crazy, they're just
they ain't like the ones you see out there on the road, folks. They really ain't.
Yeah.
No. No. They're about cutting you off, and they're about going fast, and they'll push you out the way. I mean, that's just how it got to go when you're going fast. Now, let's touch base real quick on last night's race, Tom. We had, so I wanted to holler on this subject, but patience. Are we gonna, are we gonna see some patience? We've seen some tremendous patience in the beginning at ARCA race last night, and it posed for an awesome show. Kicked off side by side, drag race, all kinds. Just beautiful running until.
So knowing how the trucks are, right? The trucks are comfortable. You can get in there, you can push hard, you can side draft.
There's a lot of room in the cab too. I mean, it really is.
They also give you a lot of confidence. Mm-hmm. And if a driver's overconfident, what happens, Chris?
Oh, they find the fence. I mean, and there's 2 of them to find, so
there is. So
and they may take others with them into that fence.
Yeah. So I feel tonight's going to be pretty hectic, honestly. Looking for a lot of 3 wide, a lot of aggressive moves. I'd like to see some patience. Being the league owner, I want these guys to have some patience. But I ain't racing tonight. I'm going to be in the booth, so kind of gonna be letting things ride tonight and see what kind of show these drivers can put on. So
well,
be a lot of fun.
Not only that though, but they will get that stern talking to and pulled up into the hauler right during the race here if things get out of hand.
But hey, we got about 5 minutes till these guys kick off the qualifying here.
Yeah, let's go to the track. What do you say, Tom?
I was gonna say I want to bring up a driver or 2 quick and get them up here, get their thoughts on the race tonight.
Roger,
if you want.
Roger, all of that, my man. And who are we thinking on this one?
I'm going to grab Tanner Moore and Chris Spencer.
All right, let's look for Tanner Moore, see if he's out here on track.
I'm going to drag him up here in a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's drop us on down trackside, shall we?
Yep. Hopefully he's not in the middle of a conversation with a teammate, but hey, that's how it goes around here. We like to wing it.
100%. We're going to surprise attack you.
Denimar, it's Chris and Tom up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
I got you, buddies. I got you. How y'all doing?
Hey!
Brother, how you doing?
Hey, I'm excited to come out here. Honest to God, forgot trucks were starting tonight and had a free night. I was like, hey, let's go over here and race with the truck guys, Daytona, right?
Right?
So, so you don't run the trucks much with front row. You got normally stuff going on at Cricket Line on a Thursday night as these guys are, oh boy, wrecking all over the place right now. But hey, so how do you feel about tonight? A lot of these guys you race with, some of these guys you don't. What are your thoughts?
So during the pit party a while ago, I noticed that a lot of the guys are a lot of the same faces, a lot of the same names out here, but then there's a few people that we don't know, right? Because we race Fridays next gen, right?
Yep.
So spending the first half of this race is kind of feeling everybody out, learning. It's going to be a huge part of tonight's chess game, right? Just figuring out who we're around, who we can push, who we can't push, stuff like that. Your normal racing type deal stuff. That sucks not knowing the whole field, right? But other than that, man, I'm stoked, excited. Probably not going to qualify very well, because I never do. And you'll see me right around the back, hopefully trying to be there towards the end, maybe.
All right. You think tonight's going to be? I know, we were talking about the ARCA race a little, yesterday. Kind of was road 2x2 and easy for the first 20 laps, right? What do you think about the truck race tonight? What are your thoughts on that? They going to go for it, or are they going to take it easy?
I think you're going to see double file for most of the night, just from the pit parties that we've been doing, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody seems pretty comfortable. Truck seems pretty planted.
Which is
it's so comfortable, Chris. It may be 3 wide at points, right? So it's going to get hairy out there. Daytona's not very wide, right? So we're going to put on a good show, one way or another, though. Regardless.
Well, Tanner, he just talked and touched base earlier about the being comfortable and being too comfortable, overly comfortable, if you will, in these trucks. And I wasn't talking about the spacious cab that y'all racing in. We're talking about more or less the drivability of these trucks, and that maybe that overconfidence overstep will help you overstep your bounds of driving, put that thing in there. That was one concern. The other concern, of course, is that patience. Are we looking for it to ride around for a long time? How long is that patience gonna be? Knowing you have that one truck in the hauler,
Right, and that's going to play into tonight something crazy. My teammate Wellman, he always wants to be up towards the front in these type of plate races, and I never want to be, right? I always want to be towards the back, but I think with how comfortable the trucks are tonight, like I mentioned and you hit on, 3 wide is very doable, but you only got one truck in the hauler, right? So do you really want to be 3 wide early? I don't know. I'm nervous, I'm excited, and I'm curious, more or less than anything. I've heard a lot about the truck series. Know there's a lot of good drivers here, so I'm curious. I'm excited to be out here. Curious to see how old Daytona goes down tonight.
Whew, I got my fingers crossed. I don't know that. I know we're gonna see some action tonight, there, Tanner. I know that.
Yeah, we are.
Right,
well,
right.
Tanner, good luck tonight, brother. We're gonna throw you back down there in your team chat. We're gonna drag someone up quick and get one more interview.
Yep.
Good luck in qualifying, and hopefully, maybe see you on the podium at the end.
Heck yeah, buddy.
We'll see. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Chris.
Yep.
Good night, boys.
Drop the hammer, son.
Later, brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we got about a minute or so. We're gonna quick drag someone. I'm just gonna look for someone here.
Got it out there, Tom. I got it. I'm reeling. They're fighting me right
Spencer.
now.
Look for Chris Spencer.
Yeah, all right. Oh, we got another Chris up in the house. Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Spencer. It's Tom and Chris in the booth. You got a copy.
Tron, a.k.a.
Good, it's Tom. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. So, I know you got qualifying here in about a minute, but real quick, we just wanted to get your thoughts on the race. And, you're a returning truck driver. You ran in the trucks last year. You had a really good end of the season. You were hunting that championship last year. So, give us your thoughts on the night and thoughts maybe on the season.
I'm looking forward to the season. Now, we had a really good season last year. A lot of fun. I see a lot of new faces, still a lot of old faces as well, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight's race, it's going to be an interesting one. We're sitting here hoping to maybe get a pole. We didn't get one pole last season. So one of our goals this year is to try to get a few of those. But probably just riding the back most of the race and just keep it cool, keep it clean.
Okay.
All right, my man. Well, dude, when it comes down to you put down the hammer, of course, like I was telling Tanner Mara, but do it ginger-like in the beginning because like I said, we're thinking about that patience in the beginning. Who's going to have it and set on it for a little while until it's time to go.
Yeah, pretty much. The majority of the race, it's kind of just weeding out, the guys up the front. And by the end of the race, you usually have the guys who are going to be up there competing at the end of the race. So the first half, it's kind of just getting relaxed and filling everyone out and getting comfortable. Biggest thing is keeping the truck clean because, it just takes one mistake and we're all gone.
Yeah, absolutely. But well, good luck to you on finding your dance partners out there, bud, and hopefully we may see you in the booth later on.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully, bringing home a trophy tonight.
There you go, brother. Good luck to you, my man.
Good luck in qualifying. Good luck in the race, brother.
Thank you, fellas.
All right, folks. We are going to jump back up. Man, so there was some drivers for you, some words of wisdom. Hopefully, we will find out here in just a few short minutes. So these drivers are jumping into queue. And while we're doing that, folks, we're going to go ahead and get us over to tonight's national anthem. And, of course, we got to stand up for this and giving a huge shout-out to our troops. Oops.
Every wave.
And, of course, I always got to miss something. There we go. But, yeah, huge shout-out to our troops, folks, and, all the support out there. Their life and limb always on the line, and it's always for our best interest. So, again, for America out there, folks, throw our shout out and all of our support. So we're going to kick this race off, and we're going to drop our national anthem for you tonight. So without further ado, we will get that one going, and we will see you back here in just a moment. Oh, once I find it.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the brave, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to remain the name of the brave. We are the U.S. of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. This land of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled At the start of the week, at Summit Talks, you'll hear them speak. It's only Monday. Negotiations breaking down. See those leaders start to frown. It's sword and gun day.
Oh yeah, folks, welcome back. You got Chris Paul Havens here with Next Gen Broadcast in front. And then, of course, we got Front Row Esports, and Mr. Tom Freed is going to be joining us for tonight's race. And here we go, folks. We got the lineup right here for you. And sitting on pole right off the bat here, Christopher Spencer. Chris Spencer just spoke a little something about putting on pole. What do you know, huh? Go figure. So when you speak some good things, they may happen. And sitting in that second position is going to be Tyler Clemens in the 55. The number third position is Kyle Wellman in the 42. The fourth position is going to be Ronnie Morrison in the 69. Fifth going to go to Alex Griffin in the 9. We got the 99 of Michael Wood in that 6th position. J.R. Scrumber in the 13 in that 7th position. 8th position going to be going to Fabrico Lima in that 31. Eli Rapsada is in the 46 in that 9th position. Ryan J. Rose in the 58. He's going to be locking down that top 10er. We got 11th position Kyle Clark in the 30. We got 12th position Chummy Miller in that 6th position. And then, of course, we got the 13th in the 6th car, 12th position. I love getting backwards. Jordan Parker in the 65. He's definitely not in the 65th position, but he's 13th position, yeah. 14th position, Caleb Hess in the 22. Steven Johnson in the 2 in that 15 truck, or 15th position in the 2 truck. 16th position, Carl Lindstrom in the 83. Tanner Marr in the 4 truck in that 17th position. And you got Tom Freitas right there. You see him just signing in because he's going to be talking to us folk on this thing. And then starting from the back, we'll be looking at Kel Butler, 64. Garrett Wiles in the 926, Logan Lax in the 25, Christian Mullen in the 95, Noel Holmberg in the 45, 23rd position, Justin Lamb in 24th position, round out our field in that 10 truck. So here we go, folks, about ready to drop the hammer on tonight's race.
Yep. We got the pace car here going to be pulling off in just a second. And once the green flag flies, these drivers are going to drop the hammer. And
woo!
Should be home.
Well, we got it cranked out, Tom. I think we're okay. And it's green all kinds. Hammer drop, light them fires, kick the tires. It's on, Big Daddy. We got Daytona International Speedway 2023 truck season for Front Row Esports now underway. That's the noise right there for you folks. All right, and we are going to be looking like we got a nice 2-row lineup right now as we're still spooling these things up, getting them singing. Leading the way is the 62 of Christopher Spencer on the bottom line, and leading it, we got the 42 of Kyle Wellman. He is looking strong on the bottom as well, with the Tyler Clemens in the 55 on the outside. And right there on his bumper, 69.
That's his teammate there, Ronnie Morrison, behind him. So you got 2 teammates there on the outside row. So I think teamwork tonight's going to play key. You know, you're in the same Discord channel, you can communicate. And communication's going to be key to knowing when you're going to pit, you know, when you're going to pull out to maybe try to pass and stuff like that. So.
Oh, 100%. And you're seeing it right now. You got the 69, not really quite locked on that bumper, as you've seen right there in the 62. Got a little loose with the 42 locked on his bumper right there. Took a little grip away from him as he was coming into 3 and 4.
And the other thing that I wanted to touch on that I did not, is we got one guy almost about looking 3 wide. They are running the open Daytona set tonight, which means these trucks have about...
Oh, contact! Oh, leaders!
Boy.
Huge wreck! Massive wreck! Oh, we got all kinds dropping on the field here. We have the 99 in it. No, we got the 69 in it. The 22's in it. Oh, man, most of the leaders have just taken a huge hit. As you see a lot of them dropping out and already hitting that toe. Oh, my goodness. Tires not even warmed up yet, man, and we just got a little happy there when it comes to control, I think. But
And I'm go back and I'm watching the replay right now,
uh-huh.
and it looks like might have been a little net code bump between Ronnie and Tyler on the outside. Just kind of got Tyler loose in the tri-oval. That's basically a no-no spot to push here in these trucks here at
All right,
Daytona.
we're going to go right to that 69 truck and push a play for y'all folks and see what's going on. All right, so we do have the 69 a little, yep, pushed to the outside corner right there. You see that good contact. Slides across the bumper right there. Yep. He slid across that bumper, got him loose. He got contact. And thus in turn, clipped the 62. All the leaders just fanned out. Everyone checks up. There's nowhere for anyone to go. Even in the back of the field, you see everyone just at 58, rear ends up in the air on that one. I mean, we just got, just a plethora of trucks just all mangled in that one. Oh, man. So a push gone wrong on the second lap to teammates, too. That's not going to settle nice in their camp. What do you think there, Tom?
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some words going on there right now. I mean, raced a lot with Ronnie. I know Ronnie's a very good plate racer. He loves plate racing. He's very talented, but he's very aggressive when it comes to pushing. And as we've seen, well, that's what happens.
And that's I mean, that's it. The thing is that not only did we style with patience though, but we're also new style and with that level of aggression. When do you need to spool it up? When do you need to hit that button?
Yeah.
When is it time? And
Correct.
and you definitely lap 2 is not the time.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it was a little early, but again, it looked like it was more net code of bump than anything. And these trucks do have a net code.
Yeah, but that
issue.
also brings it back to the better safe than sorry. What style of thing. Not to. I was given a little more space there. Especially through that tri-oval. The trucks are already unhappy as they're coming out of 4. And they're light all the way around that thing. But
Correct.
well,
Yep.
before we even had a chance to bring up our trackers, see where everybody was going to be at, we got a new leader. All right, Eli. Eli is our new leader right now in that 46 truck. I believe probably one of the ones to escape the mayhem toward the rear of the field. So some of those calls of hanging back and not being up in that mess, definitely saved a lot of those trucks from using that first and only truck they have. So here's the problem that we're also looking at is a lot of these trucks that were involved. That's it. This is their only. That was their one shot to to make it have a spare truck at the end of this thing, and for that big wreck. So now they got to keep themselves nice and clean, and hopefully they can make it to the end.
Yeah, correct. Sorry, I wasn't completely paying attention there.
Good.
I'm doing a little race admin stuff
By all
right now.
means,
Like I said,
Fabrico Lima is sitting in that P2. Jordan Parker in that 3rd position. 4th position, Logan Lax. And it's funny too. I had my eye on Logan earlier, just from some of the stuff he's pulling off last night, doing a real good run in the ARCA. And I was gonna have my eye on him tonight, just to see that he may be a contender to win this thing. But we got Dustin Lamb also. Look at these guys doing the strategies of rear of the field, trying to stay out of the mess. And now this placing them probably where they don't want to be at right now. Up in the front, beginning of this race. Kristen Mullen in that 6th position. Carl Lindstrom, 7th position. Tyler Clements moving on up. 8th, 9th is going to be Michael Wood. Ryan J. Rose in that top 10er. All right, and you see, of course, the 99 was in that incident. A bunch of trucks up in that incident. So they're going to have to sit, using that backup they had. Well, it looks like we got lights are out. The drivers are home, of course. And we're about ready to launch this thing one more time, hopefully. We'll see a nice patience in the beginning. Let these trucks spool up and go. Right, leading us out, Eli Raposada? Yeah, Raposada. There it is. Eli Raposada.
Go with Eli.
I like Eli too. What do you know? Well, he's got himself decent position here as he's gonna be able
Now,
to control the
as
field.
we just had a lot of trucks there get a lot of damage. I think we're going to see some riding now as a lot of guys use their only one spare truck. So
Well, here's another thing is too. Let's look for missed shifts that caused an issue last night as well.
yes,
As we go
a lot of
green
missed
one more
shifts last night,
time. Back up and at it this time. New leader, 46 of Eli. On the bottom with the 31 of Fabrica Lima. And then we got the 25 of Logan Lanch jumping to the outside. He's going to start the outside line. And it looks like the first person to him is going to be Christian Mullen in that 95.
And that is a teammate as well. So there's our two team trucks again on the outside.
Woo! Well, I hope they don't follow the same traits as the last two team trucks that were on the outside. Just saying. But right now, they're looking good. Good looking trucks, too. I like their paint schemes and colors here.
Yeah.
95 looking a little high there. Again, knowing that that his run's going to be tremendous.
Yep, and that is also a teammate to Logan and Christian there on the outside. So.
All right. So we got the bottom line. Looks like they're getting a little more popular as we see more trucks lining up to the bottom, and I'm sure that's going to falter as they have to check up more and more, and this high line's starting to progress. And now, as you see, outside line coming up. Woo! We got a truck loose and low below the yellow, bringing it back. Let's see how he does it. He's got a hole, nice and easy like. Tucks in, we're good. Still, high line's a little wobbly right now as they're not really lined up, not in sync. So they're not going to generate the style of horsepower that we're looking for when it comes to their draft and displacing this, this drag.
Yeah, and I'm definitely noticing guys are giving each other more space right now. Looks like everyone's pretty kind of content to just kind of ride. Ride 2x2. That's safe. Just give each other room in front and watch a lot.
And I mean, the high line is given plenty of spaces. They're almost up into the fence right there. Really high arc right there. Again, by all means, give them plenty of room to breathe underneath you. Get these things squared away. Oh, we got someone loose in contact by the 62. Christopher Spencer, our pole sitter. Big time contact right there. And we're rolling and slowing them up here, folks. Under caution for the second time. 10 laps in out of 70. And looks like someone got real happy with their truck control there. Now let's see if we can wind it back and figure out what happened. Okay, so we got the... Ooh, let's try a different view. So the 62 was definitely a part of the checkup, LA traffic style of thing.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it, and it definitely looked like it was just another bad bump and got a truck loose. And
right there, and then clips the 62,
yeah,
62.
Yep.
What a save by the 62, man. What the Jesus. He was straight looking out and racing out of the window net right there,
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Good job, brother. But unfortunately, he was involved into that wreck earlier, and I don't know if he's already taken his truck or if he had enough to just repair it and ride on for a minute. But we are everybody's pointed the right direction, but we are under caution one more time. All right, well, while we do some housekeeping here, let's send us on a quick little break as we're going to roll this thing around and be back here in just a moment.
them down. I'm not the one to fear, Prime. There is a darkness coming.
It was all a dream. Pull over! I'm not driving! And if you don't know, now you know. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. And if you don't know, now you know. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a clip, same number, same hood. It's all good.
Of all the threats, from both your past and future,
It was all a dream.
you've never faced anything like this. Let them come.
And if you don't know, now you know.
This can't be real. This can't be real. Oh, okay, it's real. Now he's shaking at the knees. Could I come again, please?
All right, welcome back, folks. Got Chris Paul Hamas here, Next Gen Broadcasting. Tom Friedis here, Front Row Esports. And we are in a caution. Second time tonight. A few mishaps right off the bat. And I believe the culprit is a little bit of that aggressive drafting and pushing there. Tom, what do you got? Nope.
I'm here. We're having a little admin chat right now.
That's what I kind of have figured. No worries, no worries. Do your admin chat thingamajig that y'all need to do out there. Put the smack down so we can go racing. Woo! I mean, we're ready to go. Fired up here. Ready to dance, man. Got a lot of trucks that were damaged. A lot of trucks using their fast, whatever, quick repair, truck and a hauler. And so they got to race with caution out here all the way through, even while getting aggressive. But pace car is out and off. You see the lineup right there. Let's see what we got. 46 is dropping it down and going. 31 on the outside. Got plenty of room to tuck in. That's good. These guys ain't going to get completely ran over as we are up in green one more time. Looking back from the leader here. Bumper status. Zira going through the gears. Where's the driver at, man? He's down in there low. I told you, there's plenty of room in them cabs right there. Look at that. You can see over that thing, I hope.
Oh boy. You know, I figured these guys were going to kind of stay single file, but well,
we got some big
they're
mover right
making
there.
Johnson is just hauling butt right now. He's trying to get to the front.
Yeah, we see that too right now. He's look like he need to go somewhere. He want to, but I mean, from what we've seen at the start of the race and some of the stuff we've seen last time, that it didn't quite pan out for the leaders. That through all this, but here we go. Big Johnson, big run in that 2 truck. Hauling the nail. He's just going to go ahead and take this joker over himself. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Got to go. Is now he is door to door with the 46 and had just a minuscule amount of help from the foot. 58, and 83. Now catching up. Hey, yeah, we got you. We're coming. And here comes the 10 and the 6. We got Chimmy kind of following the caboose here on the outside as these guys, this train's gotten up and running right now. Woo! The 2 now door to door with the 46, barely edging them out there in the bottom. 31 and 46, pretty much just the solo tandem here style of thing as they're really lining up on the outside. You got a good 6 trucks, 7 trucks now outside lane. Woo, maybe not. Ducking to the bottom. The 42, or no, I'm sorry, 83 goes. 83 now to the bottom. Carl Lindstrom making some moves. Moving forward as now is, the 10 truck a little up the track right there. A little wobble happy. 6 truck right there. Possible lift. all in all, now we're starting to see some racing. Got a group in the back. They're kind of hanging back.
Yep.
And that nice could be, hopefully not damage-wise, maybe just part of their strategies. Bottom line still now progressing even further. Bunch of trucks out in front of that 2 truck as you see that high line backing up tremendously. Woo, truck to the bottom and pitting.
Yeah, he is serving a black flag, so.
Black flag penalty. Ouch. But let's see if you're going to have any kind of...
That's going to be a 42-second hold for entering closed pits under caution, so.
Oh, bummer. Oh, maybe if he get a caution, he might be able to make himself back into this race at the end of it. But right now, all eyes are on the 46 of Eli. Eli is doing himself a fine job of kind of messing up the draft a little bit there, not letting these guys get such a hard run on them. Still holding the bottom down as I'm looking for that top lane to start coming in. And here comes the 2 truck looking for some dance partners. Ooh, and we got someone going to style up in front of him. Mr. Carl Lindstrom in the 83 going to utilize that elevator as it is on its way up and around to the outside. Eli still going to take that lap lead, but I don't know if he'll get it back with the 83s. Haul it on the outside with the 2's help. 10 right there in strong toe. And then we got the 6 truck following in suit. Here comes the 99. Whoa! Little close call with the 31. As you see, he was coming up and didn't realize he wasn't clear. 46 now kind of finding himself lonely on the bottom. You know?
Left out the drive.
Right?
Going to the high side. And,
ooh, here we go. All right, we got you. No worries. They see him looking a little lonely down there. So looks like the tandem Dustin Lamb thought that he would kind of spice things up a little bit more. As he jumped in down to the bottom with Chummy Miller. Chummy Miller in that 6 truck now finding his way a little bit more toward the front. Chummy Miller looks like he may be, lapped down. Yeah, he lapped down, big time lap down trucks.
Yeah.
So he's up there just kind of running, hopefully going to help out some teammates. And, I mean, nothing wrong with getting yourself a little bit of camera time there too, Chummy. So Chummy running on the bottom, but we are looking at new leader of Dustin Lamb of Jamestown. But not for long. Here comes the 83 on the way back with the 2 in strong toe. Woo, oh, man. Here it is. Grouping up nicely here on the bottom. 46 now finding himself back a little. He's like, hey, wait a minute. All right, I remember where this was at. Yeah. I was up here for a minute till y'all decided you want to change lanes on me. Bottom now starting to find that steam as they're charging back. 10 truck of Lamb. Going to go ahead and try to take this thing over. Whoa! Big save by Chummy. Massive save by Chummy. Definitely going to go ahead and and slow up that inside line's progress toward the front. But at least they're still all pointing in the right direction. Possibly with a change of drawers in hand, but we still good. Right now.
That was a very impressive save.
Yes, Ed kept his momentum. So we got the 83 of Carl Lindstrom still leading this thing at the moment. And then, of course, Steven Johnson in the 2. He was posed to get himself a little bit of a fresh air, though, as he was jamming to the front, but never quite made it to that P1. Stalled out just a little bit as the 83 kind of took that over. Got the 99 of Michael Wood right behind him, though. Now lining up everybody on the bottom. Nothing really got Eli here in the 46. At least he's happy to have, some friends out there and not be all by his little lonesome. And now, did you see? Go ahead, Tom.
And this is kind of what I expected. I expected things to kind of settle down a little bit. Everybody gets single file, try to log some laps, and just get a feel for these trucks. I mean, first race back of the season. Got to, shake the rust off. And just get back in that rhythm and everything. So this is what I expected, and hopefully guys can log some laps now and Get some green flag pit stops here in probably the next 15 laps. So that'll be fun to see how some strategy works out there as well.
Ooh, that would be fantastic if we can make ourselves do some green flag stoppers. But I'm sure these guys in the back that were doing the let's pull our party to down the block real quick, and that way we don't get busted by the police. Look like strategy maybe. Whoa, wait, we gotta yell out. What happened here, bud?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna go back.
Let's
and
go,
check
yeah.
it out.
Let's go go over our tattletale right here, see if we can find out what the skinny was on this one. Looks like we got a Clark crash here. I'm looking for it right now.
That was Kyle Clark and the 30 truck. They're going into turn 3. Ryan Rose. Was,
that was
giving a little
that was like
push.
that. Even the computer didn't know what to do with that kind of a hit. Honestly.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's lights out. Well, there goes your fuel strategy. We shouldn't have said anything, Tom.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Hey, that was a wee on that one, bud. All right.
Yeah.
All right. No more fuel strategy talk ever.
Never.
And then when they all start running out of gas, you're like, "What's going on?" Oh yeah. All right, but it does look like we are going to have some takers. Now here's the other question. Oh no, they can't make it from here to the end, right? No.
No.
Yeah. So we could still potentially. But here's another thing is that I'm wondering, as you see the leaders dropping on in here, is now that the trucks that were kind of laying back in that group, seeing what happened as they lost that draft, lost the connection to that main group, is that going to pick up their intensity and make sure to stay up with that group, thus putting more trucks into it. Look at this, we got Michael Wood now doing a nice little pit strategy, up 5 positions, 21 positions, where of course that's our big mover, but I believe Michael Wood is going to lead this thing, and it looks like Johnson beat out our leader, and Carl's going to come out in that 3rd position now.
Yes, I mean, it's definitely going to shake things up a little bit. Obviously, we're only on lap 23 out of 70. You're still going to have another 2 pit stops to make it to the end, at least for fuel. Tires aren't as big of a concern here with the track, sun going down, track being cold, or cooler, I should say. It's only, we got 69-degree track temp. Oh, yeah, she's nice and cool. If I took tires now, if it stayed green the rest of the race, I would not take tires again. So I'd be doing gas and goes only, but that's just me. So we're going to see. We're going to get everybody bunched back up. Those trucks that are in the back that, that lost the pack and only had one, didn't have any faster pairs left. They're going to be, looks like, shuffled back up in front now. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Are we going to see drivers ride? They're going to get racy and everything. I'm just, guess the league owner, he's coming out now. I've been over there hollering at him, telling him to be easy on the bump drafting and stuff like that. These trucks, they push great. They're real comfortable, but they get, wiggly and waggly when when you're being pushed into a corner and So hopefully they get to figure it out here and we get some green flag runnings in.
It seems like things are maybe, I don't know, but as soon as we see that they're maybe calming down, it's going to ramp back up again because we're going to be toward the end of this thing. But that's exactly what you were would hope to see, is that these guys would would want to save it to the end. That way they got good battles and stuff at it. But hey, you know what? We're still doing it pretty good so far. Everyone's spinning around here. We are lining up, about ready to drop the hammer one more time here, as we're going to go green in just a moment. Let's see. Yeah, so we got our race leader here, Michael Wood now on the 99. Steve Johnson up there on that lead row, on the front row. We got the Eli in the 46, Carl Lindstrom in that 4th position, 5th position, Dustin Lamb, J.R. Scrumber in the 13 truck. He's in that 6th position. 7th position going to be Parker. We got Noel Holmberg in the 45. Right on, Noel. Coming on up in that 8th position. Garrett was in the 926, is in that 10th position. 9th position is Cale Butler. There we go. Okay. We're a little backwards, but that'll round out your top 10. Ronnie Morris in the 69, just outside of the top 10. 11th and 12th position, Fabrico Lima. All right, here we go, folks. We're about ready to drop it again. 24 laps in tonight's race out of 70. We've had a few cautions, but we are hopefully see something fierce. And we are gone. All right. Green, and some more green with the 2 big shove to start. Getting a gap on the rest of the field right there. These guys are off to a tremendous start. Let's look a little bit further back here as we see truck going to high to the outside. I believe that is Garrett. No, that's a 45, Noel Holmberg. Noel Holmberg dropping to the back there. He wants to stay out of the storm until later. He's like, nope, way too soon. Michael Wood still leading it. Yeah, no kidding, right? Tom, what do you see back there, bud?
Right now, I mean, in the back, just a lot of single file. Everybody just kind of riding, just trying to, stay a single file. You want to stay in touch with the pack, right? You don't want to lose it. But you also want to give yourself a gap in case there is a wreck, so you can get these things woed and slowed up and not, get yourself any more damage than you already might have.
Yeah, we see a few more pack out here now as opposed to, that one big group. And we got the 69er Ronnie Morrison. Looked like he's trying to stay to the outside, or at least was.
We got one truck down to the apron there. It was, is it Tyler? That is Tyler Clements there. Looks like he got loose there coming off too. It's a nice save, though, by Tyler.
Nice. Well, yeah, keep that 55 point of the right direction there, bud. Let's see if we can try to find that. That's all right, though. Didn't quite see it. So we got the leaders at the moment here of Michael Wood and the 99 Johnson in the 2 car in that 2nd position, mirroring his effort right now. And it's showing the 83 of Carl Lindstrom in that 3rd position with the Eli Raposada in the 46 truck. He's in that 4th position. 5th in that 13 truck is J.R. Scrumber. So single file run-ins right now. Ooh, we got a 65 of Jordan Parker. Little out of shape there as he's backing up. Backing up big time, going to the rear of the field. He can continue this pace. May have a hole coming up here behind Noel in the 95. If that hole closes, he's going to think the better of it. Still single file running, and everybody's nice and happy.
Yeah, we got everyone just kind of taking it easy right now. Looks like they're all just trying to log some laps, which is good. I mean, that is what we want, right?
Oh, absolutely. Let's see, on some of our biggest movers, Tom, I mean, what are we looking at there?
Yeah, I mean, basically, it looks like right now Stephen T. Johnson and Carl Lindstrom there, 2nd and 3rd, are tied for the biggest move of the race so far. So they started in the back, got themselves up there, and again, that's teammates there, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So they're all in the same Discord chat working together. So go team Front Row and Chummy Motorsports there, 1, 2, 3.
All right. See if they can manage that and maintain it, all the way through here, because they're gonna get challenged once these guys start to get out of line and start making those moves. We're seeing speeds reaching not quite right at 190 mile an hour. Going into 3 and 4 right there. So these trucks do put down some good speed, especially when they all lined up like they are.
Yep. Yeah, these trucks, they're dogs by themselves, but you got these things in the draft, they get wound up pretty good. So we got Chris Spencer. Looks like he's dropping to the back.
Oh, there we
I don't know
go.
if he had an issue. He's dropping to the back right now. But yeah, again, just everyone just kind of staying single file, logging some laps. I'm still watching some guys just kind of wiggle and waggle all over the place. Kind of makes me concerned, but definitely puts them on my radar for later in the race.
There we go, folks. You have your biggest movers there on your right-hand screen, as you've seen. Johnson up 21 positions. Lindstrom up 12. Yep. Lamb, 16. Wow. So they definitely put Johnson up there so far. Gotcha.
Yep, I do apologize for that. I opened SDK late, so my stats are a little off.
Oh no, I was just getting used to our buttons again, Tom. I mean it's been a minute.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still working on our stuff, but just like everybody else is out there, it looks like.
Yeah. Just our drivers are shaking off the rust, and so are we.
So we are. You see these guys just still moving it there. Everyone lined up on the bottom. Nothing quite thus far. So, all right, we continue this pace, right, Tom? So, what are we going to do when it comes to how many more laps can we get on this tank?
So we are looking at about 13 more laps on a tank of fuel, roughly. Yeah. So yeah, about 13 to 14 laps in a tank of Sunoco race fuel. And again, who's going to take tires, who's not going to take tires, who's going to slide it coming to pit road, who's going to speed. It's, getting on pit road here in a pack is treacherous. So that's going to be exciting. I can't wait to see how that plays out. And also communication, getting on pit road.
Ooh.
The last thing you want to do here is pit by yourself.
Right.
You pit by yourself, it's almost a game over, right? Unless you get a caution. So.
That 99, man, we just had a nice little in-car view of him. He just cruising, dude. He got everybody out there. He just all clear, empty track. We're stoked right now.
The thing is, though, which I know Mike, and I know he really pays attention to this, he's out there, he's out front. He's burning so much more fuel than everybody else. So if this comes down to a fuel mileage race, if I was Mike, I would want to try to work myself back there the next few laps, try to save some fuel.
Problem is, though, when he does jump out of line to save some fuel, he going pretty far back.
He's going far back. He's got a teammate there, of Johnson and Carl. Would Carl maybe let him in? You get in that communication.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to pull out, save some fuel, let me in.
Yeah, here's the tricky thing. As soon as that does happen, though, that's going to check them up and just a little bit. And so anybody that sees this, they're gonna take complete advantage and they're going to control the race lead.
Yeah, but you got Ronnie doing some side draft and trying to make some spots up by himself there on the outside, and he's kind of making it work, but he's not going to be able to get in. He is making it work though on the outside.
Side draft stalled those dudes up just a wee bit, but it's going to be the stretches that's really going to cause him issues.
Yep.
Oh, contact!
Boy.
That's that side draft right there.
Yep.
And now he, put the 31 almost in the grass right there. 31 of Fabricio Lima still on the apron right now, low and slow. Because he was just, like I said, riding around, minding his business. And, just trying to maintain. Now he's going to be out of the draft all by himself. Does keep it pointed the right direction, though. But he's going to be praying for a caution.
Yes.
And here comes the...
Ronnie again. Oh, 2 cars there.
Yeah, this time Dustin's going to jump to the outside and give him some help. Let them
so you
go
got
do
JR
something.
and Ronnie again, 2 teammates there,
Yep.
4X Racing. Going to team up together on the outside and try to get some positions made up.
Yeah, that 69 truck, just wants to go.
And he always does.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
So now they're making some gains here as the inside line.
A little racy again here.
Yeah, well, now the inside line's checking up wee bits, so with those 2 on the outside don't have to check up at all. They're straight pinned right now, so they're able to drive up to the leaders, just the 2 of them, just the 2 of us, and now they're right there side by each with the, more or less, here he comes. On the outside, J.R. Scromer in the third. Oh, we're still in the race. Oh, we just dropped camera for some reason. That was weird. Okay, well, we're back. That was a little bit of a scare here in the broadcasting camp here, huh? Woo! I thought we got a little something for a minute.
You were kind of in alien mode there for a second, cutting in and out.
Okay.
And your satellites were switching cameras.
That's it right there, buddy. That's it. We're just switching satellites at that Starlink and whatnot. Sometimes, man, having the abilities to go everywhere can, not be the greatest of all. But anyways, we got the 99 Michael. Mike's just getting her down on the bottom, still pinned and floored. But at the same time, we're looking at the 13 of J.R. Scrumber. He is doing the same. He's got that Joker wide open as well. Now we've got a few more. We got another truck out there to the outside, the 62 of Christopher Spencer. Chris Spencer going to be getting her done here on the outside, lining up, give these guys a little more horsepower with their draft. But we do see the 46, 83. All these guys are holding a tight rotation through the center here, but you see that outside line's doing all they can to side draft this outside or the inside lane, stalling them up. And they have to do that very aggressively because there's only 3 trucks to the outside versus the twice as many to the bottom. Now here comes the 62 backing up. Chris Spencer, don't know if he's doing this intentionally. Looks like he is. He said enough's enough on that one.
Knowing Chris, he does not have a faster pair left.
Right.
He has to keep this thing clean if he wants a chance at bringing this thing home on a podium.
That's right. So some smart driving right there. Not just on the abilities to run and race, but the abilities to save your truck. Whoa, we got something happening up toward the front here. Maybe a run by the 95 came out of nowhere, which will happen.
Those are lap cars.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
I
missed those guys as we're looking toward the rear. Good clarification there, Tom. I was like, wait a minute. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know these trucks got abilities to get some runs, but wow, whoa, we got a wobble by the 2 truck right there. Kind of stepped out a little bit and took the air off. 13.
Yeah, and the other thing I wanted to touch on quick, because every time I seem to touch on, we get a caution.
No, shut up, Tom.
Well, we're going to touch on it.
Dang it!
These guys are running the open setup tonight here at Daytona, which means they're going to have more tape on the grill. They got about 15% tape on the grill tonight instead of running no tape. Mm-hmm. So keeping these trucks cooler and watching that temp gauge is going to be even more important with a little more tape on the grill.
Okay, all right. That's definitely great food for thought there. Maybe that's what Johnson was kind of looking to do, stepping out a little bit as he's been tucked up under the bumper of that 99 truck for quite some time. So he's again doing his diligence right there to keep that 99 moving forward here and controlling this race pace. But again, here we go with the 83 of Carl. Gets to the door, but just doesn't have. They don't. Once they hit the rest of the air right there, there's nothing to do. They need more truck behind them to disperse the rest of that air and give them some more horsepower.
Oh, 100%. And I'm honestly surprised that nobody else has gone out there. I think right now, knowing the mindset of some of these drivers, a lot of our veteran drivers up front here, they just want to log laps.
That's exactly what I was just when you said that too.
Just halfway, a little past halfway. Let's log some laps. We had another pit stop yet. Let's after that final pit stop, then we get it done. Then we go out.
Right.
Take the gloves off.
Yeah. But have a truck left to do so.
Exactly. Exactly. You can't finish the race if you have no truck.
Right. And you nailed it there, Tom. The rest of those drivers, they can jump out there. They can go too wide and go nuts with it. But for what the circumstances have created throughout the start of this race and what we've seen so far is that they need to wait for that to happen toward the end if they're going to have any kind of a chance, like you're saying, to have a truck left to win this thing.
Correct. You are correct.
Well, really, wow, yeah, that's close. That's a good look at that engine right there. Love these camera views, man. Good stuff. So now we're 42. How many laps do you think we got left on fuel there, Tom?
I'm thinking anywhere from probably the next 5 to 9 laps, we should be seeing some pit stops here.
Okay, 5 to 9
My-
laps.
Look, I'm a race car driver. I don't know how to do math. I'm
Mhm.
doing my best. Forgive me, but it should be about, I'm going to say 5 to 9 laps if we see these guys pit.
All right. Well, so then we have a few moments to talk about our sponsor. Tom, you are up, man. Go with the Trex, and we got you live on the screen here. So say hi to everybody.
Yeah, so again, obviously, quick shout out here. W Energy drinks, awesome stuff. I drink it every day. I love it. Check them out, wenergy.com. Moses Sim Racing. A lot of our guys use Moses Sim Racing equipment, including myself. I love their products. Stuff is great. Track Racer for all your basically sim rig needs. Awesome equipment. Go check them out. I'm going to be looking at getting some new Track Racer stuff myself. I'm not going to lie. Products look awesome. And we can't forget about Marriott Hotels. And also one of our behind the scenes sponsors is Chummy Motorsports. He does a great job of helping us also keeping the lights on here at Front Row. So shout out to Chummy for Chummy Motorsports. Couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, thank Chummy on that one. And I'm going to touch a little further on that Marriott. I got to there, Tom. You know, Marriott Hotels, they're all over the U.S., all over the world, folks. And, again, there's some of the best accommodations you can find out there. Great affordable pricing, especially on how the inflation has been throughout the world these past few years. You know, Marriott's right there with you and fighting hard to keep those prices down while creating one of the most luxurious spots that you can possibly stay in. Very comfortable, making you feel at home as you're away from your home. So look up Marriott Hotels whenever you get a chance to go out on your next vacation. When you're planning it, keep them in mind.
As I'm listening to race comms here, I'm starting to hear drivers start to make some plans on pitting. So.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Plans on pitting. Here we go, folks. All right, so the strategies and the stuff is about to hit the fan as these guys are going to try to figure out who's going to go with me. Right? Here comes the Jerry Maguire move right here. Who's coming with me? Huh? Who's coming with me? And that's that you're going to be biting nails the whole time as you're going to be letting your foot off that throttle and checking up on them brakes. Now, another thing is checking up on them brakes. Who's going to get that black flagger? You know, and that's going to ruin your race. 25 laps remaining in tonight's race, folks. You do not need any kind of penalties at this moment. It is just going to just destroy
Correct.
your chances.
And I just quick got on comms there. I did have confirmation about 2 to 3 laps. You're going to see drivers pitting. Mike there, you know, he was burning more fuel than everybody else. So I'm going to say definitely on the 2-lap side from Mr. Wood there leading out front. But so again, drivers are going to need to stay single file. You do not lock up the tires. You don't want to get a speeding penalty, obviously.
Negative.
But again, this can make it or break it. I mean, if you get in too slow and you have a bad pit stop, you're going to lose that pack. Everybody needs to be in sync. You all need to have perfect entrance, perfect exit, perfect pit stop to get the fastest time possible to stay together and everything else.
Woo!
Oh, I did hear Mike is pitting in. The leader is pitting in.
Leader's pitting in! Uh-oh!
It's going to get exciting.
All right, pitting in.
Trucks here going with him.
Ooh, whoa! Easy! Yeah! Oh, 46 sideways!
46.
Oh! All right, green flag stops. Underway, folks. Ooh, 46 back around again. He's going to lose that draft. And possible. Oh, we got another truck sideways and around. Uh-oh.
Some contact on pit road.
A possibility is we're looking at that race off pit road right now. Michael Wood revving it. Johnson right there too. Oh, not Johnson, I mean.
Yeah, Johnson's going to be pitting this time by. He's the current leader.
All right, so here comes Johnson now. Here comes the next group.
There they come.
Here they come. One slow. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. All right, so that's a solid low and slow up there. We got speeding penalties, I believe, on still on in pit lane right now. You see 3 of them right there, right? Or possibly they could be wrecked trucks as well, and be totaled out. But we have Johnson as he was right up there, one of our race leaders. Will he manage to maintain and come back out?
Gonna be interesting.
It is. Okay, here they come. So here comes this group right here. They're coming out. And we have the 13, I believe, of J.R. Scrumber possibly leading this thing. I'm not sure, but this is the lead pack right here.
It should cycle out to be Ronnie and JR there. The thing is, I don't think Ronnie and did they? They did pit. Okay, so they pitted with that first group.
Yep. Okay.
So, yeah, this should be the lead pack here.
Okay, so lead pack spooling around the turn right now. They weren't lined up, so producing a lot of good speed. These guys may be able to line up quick like. They are lining up fast, man, and we'll see if they're gonna be able to charge around them on the outside. I'm looking back right now. Ooh, yeah, see that they had a chance to really produce something, but they didn't. Looked like that group was all. So now they're finally lined up.
Yes, so with that group,
wow,
like they were, it allowed, Steven, Carl, and Kyle to kind of just get single file and start pulling away a little bit.
And they did, man. Look at that. They got a smooth entry in, fast exit out, and these guys are going to take over and remain up in the lead.
Yep.
Now here comes a good chance. So for this pack, they got a lot of truck right here.
Now,
a lot of speed.
The issue, right? Mm-hmm. Again, real quick here, I'm just crunching some numbers on some fuel. If I'm Stephen T. Johnson, I do not want to be leading because I might not be able to make it on fuel.
Uh-oh.
So, something to keep in mind. I do not want to be leading a pack right now. I want to be behind someone, saving as much fuel as possible.
Roger that. Close. As we've seen some trucks still, these are going to be lap down trucks. We're going to play no consequence here to this race at the moment. Again, a lot of these guys are going to need. Well, now there's going to be a multitude of trucks that are laps down, so there's going to be a battle in itself right there. But this right here is your lead pack with Steven Johnson as your race leader in that 2 truck. Really starting to show his stuff right off the bat.
That pack behind the top 3 there, they are reeling them in. So next lap, they're going to be there.
Okay. Now, will there be any, will they let them come around and do their thing, or is there going to be some kind of here they come. Here they come.
Hauling the mail, then the freight train them.
Yep, closing ratio. Look at this.
Here they go.
To the outside. Okay, now let's see if they'll have the horsepower they need to clear them. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they are stalling up. Johnson's giving them the room, but we do have a lap truck coming up in front of them. Ooh, they got the horsepower on the outside. They got it. Momentum. Now 13 is going to jump to the bottom. 69 is going to follow him, leaving the 99 to take over the outside with only, looks like he's going to have a couple team trucks out there with him, so they're going to go together. There's the 926 of Garrett. Garrett's going to tuck in, see if he can add to this group. But 18 laps left remaining in tonight's race here, folks. And we got the 13 of J.R. Scrumber in the lead with a 99 on the outside. Few number of trucks on the outside, and everyone's lining up on the bottom one more time. And we're going to see it spin around here. See if they can log these laps, get this thing closer to the end before they really start to unleash the mayhem. 99. Great run with the 62. Got up to the bumper. Front bumper of the 62. Not enough to quite take it over, but here we go. We got a lot of trucks now to the outside. Let's see what kind of organization they can find with this outside lane to see if they can produce more horsepower. Because right now we got about an even number match of trucks inside and outside. Yep, so, whoa, 99 jumping to the bottom. Going to take this thing over and take over the race lead.
See, Mike wants to lead, and I'm just not, me personally, I'm just not comfortable with that right now. Burning to fuel that I don't need to. I don't want to be there right now. I want to be, second or third in pack right now.
Now, I mean, could he potentially have enough? You think he's green to the end?
It's gonna be real close. The issue is if we have a green-white checker, you're not gonna make it.
Gotcha.
These drivers have 3 attempts at a green-white checker.
Okay. Whoa! Almost
Oh, boy.
contact right there. That got real tight real quick. There's not a lot of truck left in this thing, so be careful.
Yeah.
Don't take out your own, especially. That's a good way to get fired.
Yes, it is.
Man, so far, all right. So we got still some trucks left to fight up in this thing. Smaller group, but they're gonna make it interesting at the to say the least at the end.
Oh, they will.
Hopefully.
Oh yeah, they'll be putting on a good show. I can guarantee it. You know what they say on the final lap? You either bring back the steering wheel or the trophy.
That's it. Yep. I mean, and most owners would like to have both. You know, the truck in one piece and the trophy, but.
Yes, that'll be.
But even here, that's asking a lot because even last night's race, we had the third place podium finisher. He finished it on his hood and roof and rear quarter panel as he crossed the line.
Yes. Correct.
Woo. Now that the outside line, fewer trucks but tighter packed right here.
And Johnson just there going to the outside. He's starting to look hungry. I know Johnson, and if he has enough fuel to make it to the end, he's going to go.
Dang it, stop it.
Also, shout out to Johnson there. He's got a really nice U.S. Air Force paint scheme on that truck tonight. So it's good looking Chevrolet he's got tonight.
Oh, yeah. Noticing that there, too. Great shout out for the troops right there. Good job, Johnson. We're riding on board with Steve Johnson right now. Shotgun and holding on.
Right now, it kind of looks like drivers just want to get themselves in position for the end, figure out where their partner is, who their partners are going to be, and, just getting organized for the last few laps of the race to get them in position to get that checkered flag.
And honestly, I wouldn't even be trying to attempt. Like, there's a lot of, with a bigger pack at the end of this thing, you want to start to shuffle your way up toward the front so you don't have so far to go. Also, you want to test those runs. You want to test how many laps is it going to take you to get to the front when I say I need to go. And then you fall back, and then you try, then you'll try it again to verify it and get your timing down, so you can be, in that position to win. And if you're locked too far back, there's nowhere to go at the end. There's no, we got a truck sideways down on the bottom. We have trucks stopped there. Is that the 5 truck? Oh man, yeah, we have contact and caution out. What happened there? Let's see what you have. Oh, so it's the 65. It looks like he's been fighting loose and fighting his handle all day. Let's see if we can. We got 3 trucks and a bunch of truck involved here. What the heck? Hold on. Okay, so this is the back of the pack, the 45. And let's slow this down just a wee bit as we are looking at. Okay, so 65 was he's already damaged, so he's slowed up already. He's off pace, obviously. 55's coming around him. 55's going to make it 3 wide. He's going to drift up into the 55. 55's going to collect the 45. Kale's right there. He got nowhere to go. The 22's there. He checks up. Whoa! I don't know if he made it, though. He kind of went out of our screen. No. He gets taken out. More contact there. 65, 31, and 15. So, see what happened there. Bombers. Well, right?
This will be good for the drivers who can't make it on fuel, because now everybody can make it.
Mm-hmm. Shootout.
It's also going to stack everybody back up.
With some time.
Yeah.
With some time to get to move around. But, again, not a lot of truck left up in this thing, so how much movement do you want to make until the end,
Yeah. It's going to be,
it's going to be interesting to say the least, Tom. Woo! All right.
Yep.
Hey, bud, let's go ahead and hear from our sponsors for a minute.
Chris, you are, might want to take a commercial break. Your satellites are switching again.
Copy. What do you know? I was just thinking of doing that. All right, we're back, folks.
Imagine a viewing experience so real. You're not only trackside, you're inside. Meet Butt Kicker. Experience the thrill of live racing at home. Don't just watch TV, feel it.
Now he's shaking at the knees. Could I come again, please?
All right, welcome back, folks. You got Next Gen Broadcasting here. I'm Chris, and I had Tom for a minute, but hey, Tom's back. We got him.
Tom
We got
is
him.
back. Tom's
We
back.
got. Hey, so it was
jump
you.
into
It was you that was going bad.
It was not. I jumped down to race channels and, do what I got to do.
Roger. Yeah, buddy. So, right now we are looking at, some cars and our trucks running us over right now. As we got the lights on the pace car is out, but the trucks are about ready to run that thing over. It don't get out the way.
Yep, so we're going to have a 9-lap shootout here. Can these guys keep it clean and keep it green?
Oh, that is going to be the $1 million question. Okay, here we go. Christopher Spencer. Chris Spencer in that 62 R pulse hitter back up front.
How did he manage that?
I know, right? With Michael Woodray here, Buster, in the 99, trying to get her done. We got the 10 truck on the outside with Ronnie Morrison. Go fast extraordinaire himself on the outside, see if they can generate some speed and find out what's going to happen. Let's throw our tower up as we watch this thing count down to the end as we're coming in 8 to go into tonight's race. I'd like to thank everybody real quick for tuning in tonight. And I hope you're all having a good time, man, because it's been a pretty interesting race thus far. But I'm sure the lights and the fireworks are not done yet, as these things are really starting to pick up on intensity here. You're looking at the high line generating a really good haul ass on the outside, And look at this, 99, great speed with the 10, giving him all the support that he needs, and he's going to go ahead and clear him, take over the race lead. But still, the drag races, we come into 1, looping it out of 2. I shouldn't have seen loop. Sorry, that was horrible. Horrible
That
choice
was
of
bad,
words.
Chris.
Yep.
Bad.
Don't do
Bad,
that.
Chris. Bad.
Drag race at the back stretch as we're getting here down here,
Yeah,
throwing him into
Johnson
three.
looking, he's trying to make it 3 wide there, but I think if it was me, I'd be doing what we were doing last night in the ARCA race, trying to put that truck in the middle
Uh-huh.
and forcing them guys 3 wide.
That's
That's what I'd be doing right now.
maybe a little soon for that, as you know, we're in 7 laps left. There's still a lot of race left ahead of you. If you pull those moves now, someone else is gonna
Yep.
pull it on you
Johnson
at the
I'm
end.
watching Johnson. He's looking. If somebody's gonna do it, it's gonna be Johnson.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And he has a teammate there right behind him, Carl in the 83. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Look at this, a 25 come back at you. Logan Lax, man. No, hey, don't relax, Logan. It's time to go, buddy. As you see him in the middle of everything right now in that 7th, 8th position. Just all kinds of dogfight happening with coming in 6 to go.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh boy.
Yep. I seen it. Little pave out to the outside. Lost it. Looks like he lost a little grip on that nose. And again, when you're pushing and you have no downforce on that front end, that thing will tend to plow a little bit and step out on you without you knowing.
Exactly.
That you can't see anything. You're sitting really low in that big old truck, right?
Yep. The only thing you can see is a spoiler and a tailgate. That is it.
So when he go to make the turn, I mean, look. Oh yeah, we can see him, like barely, because he's a little further back. But you get up on here and you can't see nothing but like a little dome bobbling around with them bobbly heads.
So.
Ooh, outside line.
Now we got
Oh,
5 laps to go here.
Push.
I would not want to be Chris Spencer or Mike Wood.
Right? Dude, Mick Wood's getting pushed right now. Oh, my goodness, we're watching that motor. All kinds. That Toyota is just giving him all kinds of help. Uh-oh. Easy. Whoa. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We having all kinds of fun in this one right now. Looking back from Michael Wood on the outside 99 truck. And you see these guys just snaking all over. Everyone's looking. Everyone's trying to keep a clear view of the leaders and looking for that straight shot right to them.
Yeah. And remember, everybody at home watching, once we get that white flag, there are no cautions. These guys got to race it back to the end.
Man, that is fantastic. Right now, looks like the 25 of Eli right there, door to door with the 69 of Ronnie Morrison. Again, these guys stacked all the way back here, side by side, and then starting to close in. Here comes a 45, Noel Holmberg. Noel right there on the move as he's coming up to the back of the outside lane. Jumping up is a 63. 63, trying to make himself a little, his presence known here. Or I'm sorry, 83. What am I saying? Lindstrom. Sorry, Carl. Carl right there on the outside and finding some help now with the 926 of Garrett. Garrett's reeling him all in. Whoa, big run going 3 wide. Here we go. Big run. All kinds 3 wide. 62 dead center of it. Go, Spence. Woo-hoo-hoo. Then they thought, oh, we got contact. Tin truck. He into the wall. He definitely got a piece of that fence for sure. He's backing up. Hopefully not a lot of damage. He can still have a chance to run. 3 laps left remaining in tonight's race, folks. Here we go. Now Ronnie Morrison pulling up to the lead. Or no, I'm sorry, Michael Wood pulling up to the lead. Oh, the 62 now drag race on the outside. He's got the momentum with the 2 pushing. Steven Johnson, he's looking for a little bit of just some clean air and someone to go with him. He's going to shoot that joker. Here comes 62. Whoa! 62, aggressive.
There by
Man,
Chris
that was
trying to work both lanes.
That was tight though. That was almost end of.
One second later, that would have been field gone.
Millisecond, buddy. I mean, wow, that was close. Christopher Spencer still doing his best to work both lanes of traffic right now, trying to stay in control of this field as they're in 2 to go. Oh, man, Effridge is wrapping up right now. 2's on the outside with the 3 of Carl Lindstrom. These guys are going to put down everything they have right now. locked to the bumper of the 2-car, massive shove, trying to get some kind of speed, that whatever they need here, and at the same time, here comes the 62 and 99. These guys are locked together with the 13 in support. Now the 25, gonna be hard to catch these dudes. And coming into 1 lap left remaining into tonight's race. Again, folks, like to thank you all for tuning in. Next year broadcast of Front Row Esports 2023 season about to come to a close.
Well, not a close.
Oh, well, the start is about to come to a close. Sorry, my bad.
Go.
I was just a little fast on it.
It is
Final lap. Oh, I don't know what to do, dude. I'm so nervous right now.
I don't know what to call, what to
Woo!
do. I'm just focused.
I don't know who to go with either. There we go, 3 line.
Up the high line.
High line.
By the high line.
Any kind of a run. Contact.
There you go.
Contact. Oh, no. Massive wrecking. Here they come to the line. Will Mike Wood,
Mike is
bastard.
gonna push him. Mike is pushing him.
Woo! Spencer gotta win this thing. Starts it from pole, winds it back around again to finally take the checkered flag. Gets his 2-1 actually. He said he wanted to put it on pole and get some wins in. He got them both done the very first race. That team is off to one heck of a start. Great run for Christopher Spencer in that camp. Wow, that was impressive. Yes, I think so. We should. Yep, throw some music. Christopher Spencer. Go, Chris. Get her done, buddy. 62. Good work done. Big congrats to that 62. Burn him down. Tear up that Daytona grass, man. Heck yeah. There it is. Smoke show time, buddy. Yeah, my favorite part. Yeah, Chris Spencer right there in the 62. Heck, a good run.
I do have drivers in the broadcast waiting room, and we're ready for
All right, hold on one moment as we're just going to go over our final results here. There, that helps. All right. Folks, let's go ahead and go over our final results for tonight's race here. Back this up one just a wee bit. There we are. Chris Spencer, the 62, going ahead and take home the win here, put it on pole, and brought it back to win this thing. How about that? What an complete yo-yo race there for him, up and down, and finds himself the win at the end. Michael Wood in 99, Buster in the second position. Logan Lax in the 25 truck gets himself that P3. Steven Johnson in the 2 truck gets that 4th position. Ronnie Morris in 5th position in the 69 truck. Carl Lindstrom in the 83 in that 7th position. Garrett Wells in the 926 in that 8th position. 9th position, Dustin Lamb in the 10. 10th position, top 10er, Kyle Wellman in the 42. Eli Raposada in the 46 truck in that 11th position. Noel Holmberg in that 12th position, that 45. 30 truck of Kyle Clark in that 13th position. 14th, Caleb Hess. 15th position going to go to Christian Mullen. And the 16th position, Fabrico Lima in the 31. Cal Butler in the 64. In that 17th position, Tyler Clemens in the 55. 18th, 19th, Jordan Parker, 65. Chummy Miller in the 6th truck in that 20th position. Ryan Rose in that 58 in that 21st position. Chad Lamar in the 4 truck in that 22nd position. Alex Griffin, 9, round us out. Of course, Tom was just in the put me. So, all right. There's our running order for tonight's race, and let's go ahead and jump on over to our post-race show, folks. And here we go. All right. We made it. We made it. Woo! Congratulations to the drivers who made it through, huh? All right. Yeah. Chris Benson, though. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our race winner, if we could, please, sir, in this one, and bring him up. That would be fantastic.
We want to start with Logan or go with the race winner?
Either or, who's ever ready.
All three are standing by, so.
All right, yeah, let's go with our race winner, and then we'll work our way down.
All right. Chris Spencer, it's Tom and Chris in the booth. We're talking to you again. I honestly, awesome job. Tell us about your race, man. Congratulations.
Spence!
Man.
Woo! Heck yeah! Heck yeah! That's the way to get her done, dude! Yeah! Right? Come on, let's get some enthusiasm here.
That was crazy. Yeah,
what the heck, dude?
Crazy race there.
What?
Man, got in trouble there a little early and ended up staying in the back, keeping the car clean, and then things picked up there at the last, after the last green flag pit stop.
Yeah.
I kind of hit the strategy right, got mixed into that top group there. Michael and those guys are really quick. They had a game plan lined up, and they stuck to it, so it was really hard to get past and make moves. Just right there, just at the, I guess, the right time, right place, right time.
Okay, I mean, obviously, but I don't understand how you called it, though. You straight said, I need a pole, okay, right?
Yep.
Didn't you say that?
You did.
Okay, yeah, you said, I need a pole, and I want to see some wins. Did you really expect it? Did you really expect it both in the first race of the season?
Honestly, lap 3 of the race, I was definitely doubting that. I was kind of like, I don't know about this. But luckily enough, I got down there, was able to get that damage fixed up, and kind of just rode around, and wow.
Yeah.
That was a little crazy there.
Wow, to say the least for you, my man.
To watch, you know?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, a lot of good racing. I got to thank Mike Wood. Just he helped me there right there at the end. He stuck behind me, and I was waiting for him to pull out, but he didn't. So I owe him a big.
I think you're running tomorrow, aren't you, Chris?
Oh yes, sir. I'll be back tomorrow night as well.
He might think if
Pay
I
for
push him to the truck win, maybe I can. Maybe you'll push him to the cup win. I'm just throwing that idea out there.
Hey, if I'm behind him and he's there, listen, I'm there to help him. I owe him big for this one. Now we'll go for the win, but if it's a situation where I'm like, all right, Mike's there, and that's what I'm gonna go with.
Man, that was an impressive run. Okay, but let's wind it back though for 1 moment. Take us back to the very start of the race, when it was instantaneous, and you were already up a creek without a paddle, style of thing. How did that make you feel in the very, very beginning, knowing that you had that that truck left, that you still needed to get all the way to the to checkered, and how were you going to do it?
Well, we came down, we got some of the damage fixed there, and we started coming back through the field just to make sure the car was fine. And then I think it was like lap 15 or so, there was another wreck on the backstretch. Someone caught the wall, and we got wrecked again. So I got my team over here in the radio, and they started finally screaming at me to just relax and sit in the back. So that's what we ended up doing. I got around, I think it was Kel back there and a few good drivers, and kind of just hung back there and just kept it clean until it was right time. Like I said, I was waiting on pit stops, and we finally got that round of pit stops in, and just got caught up in the that right group there, that second group behind Steven and those guys, and they just had a hell of a run to catch them and run them back down. So again, just being in the right spot right there.
And the right spot. Speaking of that right spot, at the end, you literally took the breath and almost out of me and almost gave Tom another heart attack here as you put yourself in the right spot, like within inches, dude, inches, as you slid down to the bottom right there to get a hold of that bottom lane, which was, I think, more or less, I think, the winning moment. A few laps prior to that checkered flag. Did you know you were clear? Was it just like, I got it, this is going to be quick, but I need to get there? On sliding down in front to take over that bottom lane?
It's definitely a last-minute decision. I doubted it when I heard it the first time, and then the second time I was like, if I don't do it, then it's no getting down. I knew if I didn't get down and get clear in front of Mike, it was going to be really hard. That outside line was very, very hard to move around the inside once it was lined up correctly.
Yeah.
I, like I said, heard clear and cut down. It was like very last second there. I'm sure Mike had to lift it the way I cut down in frwn of him. So.
We all did, dude.
Yeah, I take it for that turning me there.
Woo!
But,
it was a close one.
yeah.
That was an impressive move, though. Seriously, and that probably might have been the move of the race right there. I don't know, but that was.
I think it definitely might have been for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, that was impressive work getting done tonight, man. Seriously, congratulations to you. Putting on a really good show out there. Get up on that wheel. Go, Tom.
I was gonna say, so before we let you go here, anybody you want to thank tonight?
Tom, of course, Front Row Esports. Just season 2, overly excited for it. Ready for a really, really good season once again. Tom, for all the work you and Kelly, you guys put into it. Everyone behind the scenes, a lot goes on behind the scenes that, of course, the outside audience that does not get to see. It's a great job for those guys. Smokes are Racing, my team, SRTV Network, Chris with the Next Gen Broadcasting team, great job there. Track Racer. Just Dubby, just all the sponsors for helping us put on a show every week.
Yeah, that's it right there, man. All the support that we need, including yours, folks. All right, so
exactly.
Yeah. But man, hey, great job though out there, bud, and really putting on the show for the fans, because that's why we're doing this, man. We do it out there for you guys, for all them watching, and of course, so we look at this later on. But man, that was great work for you. Good job.
Yeah. Awesome job.
Thank everyone who broadcasting as well. Everyone who was watching and was able to tune in.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
So awesome job, and again, we couldn't do without the drivers. Without the drivers, we can't put on a show. So awesome job tonight, and I think now it's time to go get in the cup car mode of things and go get that bad boy ready for tomorrow night, huh?
Yeah, buddy.
I'm actually getting ready to do a little practice here in a little bit and get that set up tuned. And
I will be joining you for that, by the way.
I think we have a piece to get it done tomorrow night, and I look forward to it. I think it's gonna be a really good race. The duels were really, really good. A lot of close racing. I think it's going to be interesting to see how the lanes work out and who's out front, who's in the back. So definitely look forward to it. A lot of strategy tomorrow.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, good luck tomorrow, and maybe see you in the booth again tomorrow night.
Maybe, buddy.
Looking for it.
All right,
fellas. Thank you.
All right, congratulations,
awesome
buddy.
job, brother.
All right, get our RP2. Buster, huh? 99.
Buster, Mike Wood. It's Tom and Chris in the broadcast booth. How the hell you doing, man?
Woo, dog.
Pretty good. Not a bad night. Started out real rough, but I think it finished pretty good.
Yeah. So, second place. Real quick, I just want to know, what made you stay behind Chris there at the end of the race? Why didn't you try to pass him?
I just saw the rest of the field wreck out, and I figured, this is deserving of the win and the P1 and the first win of the Truck Series this year, and I just, instinct call there, and I figured we'd finish with some pride there and finish out on the green.
See, my thought, what I told him was, I was like, "You're running the Cup race tomorrow," and he's like, "Yeah." So I'm like, I wonder if Mike was thinking if he pushes you to a win tonight, if maybe he would return the favor tomorrow night. That was my thought. That's what I was thinking. So
I guess it goes without saying you do have enemies and friends on the track. So a little bit of good karma goes a long way, especially on super speedways when you're looking to find someone to draft with. And glad he got the win. Glad we finished somewhat clean there, and just glad we got some green flag running there. the last half. So
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
honestly, you made a friend with that 62 camp, dude, for the entire season. So you're good there. Trust me,
we
bud.
were racing.
But I mean,
Racing really close there, kind of going back and forth at last 20, and I think when we there was a point where we I was the high side, and just kind of out of 4, I just always getting to the line before him, and I was like, man, this is my play, this is how I'm going to win. I'm going to side draft coming into 3, really pinch him down out of 4, get him to bog down, and shoot to the line. But something happened in the back where we just came single file, and I was like, look, I think, in the moment I was like, look, I don't want to duck out and lose my momentum and possibly drop, even further back. So, I think it was a win that, probably to stay where I was, and I was good with that. So
If it makes you feel any better, at the end of the race there, coming out of 4, if you would have pulled out the pass, the worst you would have finished was 3rd. Just figured it.
Well,
so you know.
second is better than third.
This is true.
So real quick, let's back up also for you there, big boy there. Buster, you had yourself, a little bit of a rough go in the very, very beginning. You were involved in some of that incident at the beginning. Did you had to use your truck, right? Your backup?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I was the backup, so.
I mean, where did that put you in your stance of driving, honestly, when it comes to the rest of the race? I mean, were you stopping yourself from making moves that you would normally have made in positions you would like to be in, or were you still going with the flow and just fingers crossed and hoping for the best?
I would certainly take the position if it was given to me, but I wasn't out looking for positions. I just kind of happened to be in the right spot at the right time, and knowing I was, no more how, I didn't have a backup truck, so I kind of had to play it safe 100%. But I certainly wasn't going to give up any ground if it was given to me. So
okay.
I just, I think I made the right calls at the right time tonight, and found myself there in the front and the end, and definitely wanted to stay there. I wasn't going to back down once I got to the top 4, especially the last 15 laps. I was there to stay, whether I was finishing on my wheels or on my roof. It was all bets off at that point.
Right. No, and we did. We seen you up there toward the front a lot of the race tonight, and just trying to maintain that pace.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, Matt, but you did. When it comes to strategy-wise, bringing into pit lane, we got that going on too. We got that green flag stops. Performed a nice one, right? And you guys were able to get back out there and be right there in contention to not be out of that outside draft.
Yeah, I think I chose the right time to pit. I was in the lead coming to the green-white pit stops, or the green flag pit stops, but I was holding off until my fuel calculations showed that I was good to the end, and luckily I was towards the end of my fuel. I think I pitted with maybe a half a lap left, and it was close. It was really close, and I was out front, so there was certainly no fuel saving before the green flag pit stop. I know Steven might have gone another lap past me. I got a little slow. I was a little slow onto pit road, kind of disappointed on that, but I think I made up for it when I catch JR and Ronnie, and kind of followed them to overtake them about a lap later, and ultimately put us in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, because leading as many laps you did was burning a lot of fuel, and Tom was commenting a lot about that as well. That leading as many laps as you were, that you weren't liking that too much due to the fact that you were very aware of your fuel calculations.
Yeah.
But man,
I was definitely keeping a very close eye on it.
Yeah, well, I mean, what a fantastic job you did, bro. Seriously, bringing it home right there to take the win. I mean, got that P2 and finishing nicely. Good points for the very start of the race, and bringing it back from a very hard start to this race tonight.
Yeah, well, appreciate it. Appreciate all the sponsors, and I appreciate you, Chris. Appreciate you, Tom, and y'all have a good rest of the night.
You too, buddy. Congratulations.
Awesome job,
Right.
brother. And so real quick, how's the hot rod feeling for tomorrow night?
Ah.
I saved a little bit for tomorrow. We'll see.
All right, just checking. All right, well, we'll team up tomorrow. We'll put on a good show. How's that sound?
Sounds good, brother. We'll see you there.
Nice.
All right, have a good one.
Later, bud.
Later.
All right. Last but not least, we got P3, a rookie in our truck series, Logan Lax. I'm going to drag him and bring him up right now. Logan
We
Lax
see him.
is Chris and Tom in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Yes, I do.
Nice,
All
buddy.
right, well, so first time in the booth here for a front row. I know you're a rookie here in our truck series this year. P3, I mean, you can't get much better than a podium finish at Daytona, in your first race of the season. Walk us through it a little bit. How'd it go?
Heck yeah, Logan. Dude, great run, dude. Good job.
Thanks, guys. So, obviously at the start there was that big one, and I chose not to take a qualifying time at the start and kind of lay back. And I was able to stop right in front of that caution, and I was able to, save that faster pair, which a lot of other guys weren't able to do. So I was on the lead lap for most of the time. I had a pit issue where there's something I didn't understand. We were able to recover from it, but, that could have been really bad. And the ending there, we were one to go. It was right after we got the white flag. I tried to go to the high side, and I started getting a run, and then JR pulled up in front of me. So I just kind of dove low to the inside, and I don't think I would have made it to the end if I did not go back low.
Okay, so you think that the low line was definitely one of your winning moves right there, or at least your better move right there that needed to get you in placements to challenge at the end, right?
Yes, definitely.
Man, I mean, and then how was working with your teammate? We seen you were trying to team up with your teammate out there as much as you possibly could. Now, was that just kind of, was that your focal point of some strategy, or was that just if it happened, that's who I would go with?
So we worked together in the past 2 or 3 weeks on drafting together, and we said if we're near each other, we'll draft, but if we're not, just drive. And I've been a big kind of advocate of don't think, just drive. I'm very much a drive the car, get where you can, do what you can kind of thing. So.
Okay, I mean, and how was draft in your eyes, in your perspective, when it comes to the truck handling and advancement in place in positioning?
I enjoy it. There's a move I pulled it off on last Thursday, where sometimes with the truck draft package you can move high at the exit of a turn and get a run on the outside. And I attempted to do that, or I was going to attempt to do that on the final lap, but I never really got that run, so I was never able to pull that move off.
Now, speaking of the outside, like you just mentioned there, and and winding up the truck and getting that momentum that you needed on the exit to have that extra speed to hopefully get him across the line. Did we find I seen that the outside had its moments tonight. I seen that outside line be a moving, man. It was singing, and it was singing loud and fast. But then there's times, but it would disperse. It would lose its momentum super quick, and the bottom line, even though it would lose its momentum at times, it would gain it a lot quicker. But did you see more overall speed on the outside lane as opposed to the inside?
I didn't really drive the outside too much. I tried to stick to the inside a little bit more, especially near the end. But the outside, it really depends on how many people are up there. Whenever I was up there, there weren't too many. I remember one time, it was right before green flag pit stops. We were single file almost, and there were just 2 guys up top, and they were running with that top 2 or 3. So you can definitely keep some speed up there, but you're not going to make that move unless you have people with you.
Gotcha. So definitely it's a good place to be as long as you've got a nice crowd. Yeah, buddy. I mean, we had a great race tonight for you guys. Again, fighting through tremendous adversities in the beginning, letting it line out there for a little bit, get those laps cranked down, and then putting down the heat in the kitchen at the end of the race, man. That's the way to get that. That was very, very good work, very impressive when it comes to you guys. And man, congratulations for you, rookie into the season, solid thing for Front Row Esports, and here you are, podium right off the bat, bud. So this is going to set you nicely in a good pace in your points perspective throughout this season.
Yeah, definitely, and I have to thank definitely Everseal for coming on with us for the season. We kind of got them on a moment's notice, and they decided to run with us. So we definitely appreciate that. We hope to represent them in a higher capacity here. So yeah.
Nice, man. Well, I'm sure you're doing a fine job so far, buddy. You know, getting a podium right there and there, and throwing the good word about them out here right off the bat. So congratulations to you one more time, bud. That was some really good work done. I even mentioned you in the beginning of the broadcast, saying that you were doing some pretty fine work in the ARCA car last night, and caught my attention. And I was hoping that you'd catch my attention again tonight, and you did, sir. Great job tonight, bringing it home, P3.
Thanks, Chris.
You
Thanks,
got
Tom.
You're welcome. Awesome job, and we'll see you next week.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'll see you next week.
All right. Good night, bud. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
All right. Bring it on back over to my man Tom. Well, I think it was I ain't got you yet now. No. Now we got you. Now we got you. Okay. So we did it. All right, we made it.
We made it. We had some hiccups as far as switching satellites and everything like that. But you know what? When you're mobile, well, that's just kind of how it goes.
Right? Yeah, the broadcast holler, man.
What, the stars don't align? Is that how it goes?
That's how it goes,
satellites
buddy.
don't align.
Satellites don't align here. But hey, you know what? Starlink is doing fantastic work, and they're just getting better and better and better. So I'm excited with them, and exactly for the rest of this season. Dude, I think we're gonna have some really good talent out there. Really, most times. Daytona has literally been the worst race of the season. 15,000+ cautions and no green flag run-ins. No, absolutely no caution, no fuel strategies going down.
Yes.
And green flag stoppers. Whoa, what was that? So we doing something right over there in that camp there, Tom. Good job.
It was. Good job tonight by all the drivers. There's we got a little beef on the track already, but you know what? That's part of speedway racing, and that's what makes the season fun and exciting.
Yeah, that's part of the fun.
We'll make sure we'll keep you updated on all of that. So again, shout out to all the sponsors. Everybody behind the scenes, all of my admins here in Front Row.
Yeah.
That help put this stuff on. Shout out to Chris and Next Gen Broadcasting. That is Front Row's YouTube channel. So
yeah.
Anything Front Row related, you were going to see it on YouTube. You're also going to see it on the Front Row Twitch, and also on the Front Row Facebook. You can check that out there. And a lot of awesome stuff.
I would say
upcoming season.
Yeah, we got True Sim Productions hitting you guys up tomorrow night. So just to make sure that we're clear, this guy got to go do his regular job. So unfortunately, Next Gen will not be broadcasting the Cup season this year. Yep. We're handing that fire over to True Sim Productions. So make sure you look them up. And, of course, please give them all that crazy support that you give us, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Doing some good work out there as well, and trying to put on a good show for the Front Row Esports, camp over here. But speaking of that button, all right, if y'all need something to hit it with, okay, I got plenty of hammers and all kinds of fun stuff. Even though it's not required, you don't need to hit that button with anything. But, so it's just it's a figurative speaking. Right. When they say smash the button or hit the button, we don't want you smashing your computer. We just want you to click.
Oh.
Yeah! And show us some support.
That's why my screen don't work anymore. Man, Chris, I tell you.
What happened?
I hit it with a hammer.
Oh! Don't take me literally, Tom. Don't take me.
Man.
I thought you would have learned that by now. Shoot.
No, never.
Oh, man. All right. Well, it did. Hey, like I said, it's been lots of fun up in this Joker. So
it has been.
Can't go wrong. But we can go right. Oop.
Yeah.
There we
go.
As
Chris is going back to alien mode here. Got satellite switching again.
So here we go. Better.
There's Chris.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. I got you. Kind of, sort of, half, kind of. All right, folks. But we're gonna go ahead and get us on out of here. Throw us over to the closing and our sponsors. But again, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. Appreciate it, and we will see you again next week. All right. So Wednesday, Thursday, We on again. Front Row Esports, Next Gen Broadcasting. And again, keep it pointed the right direction. See you soon. Stay tuned.
That's what we about. Living by the sea, sipping on some rum under the shade of a tree. That's what we about. Just feel the warm breeze. Living young and wild and free. He sticks his nose just right there in your
It was on from there.
That's what we're about. Living by the sea, sipping on
It has become the war of attrition 500.
That's what we're about.
As soon as Blaney poked his nose to the left quarter panel, that 41 around he went, just like we've seen all week. Yep.
That's what we're about.
Oh, and everybody!
Are you kidding me? This is big. Wow.
Boy, it just reminds me of the Clash. Same type of carnage that we saw where these cars were going everywhere. A lot of damage as they all got to turn 3. Push down the back straightaway to Benedetto. Gets to his right rear. Oh, yeah, that just starts to turn him a little bit.
Got him in the right rear.
And then he collects Menard. Logano just misses it, but the whole outside lane and half the inside pile up.
And this is exactly what we were just talking about. At this stage in the race, you can start to taste victory at the Daytona 500. You want to see that checkered flag, and you'll do anything to get it, and you know you've got to be more aggressive with those bump drives. Oh, Boyer gets turned. Yeah. Looked to me like he came up just a little bit too early on McDowell.
And William Byron's luck runs out.
Get through that one.
What memo did we not get? I mean, this is crazy.
Here's where he comes off that yellow line just a little bit too early. I don't know if the air on the right side brought him up or if he just decided to try to get up in front of him just a little bit too early in front of McDowell, the 34. Ooh, big hit right there. 00 landing Castle to the side door of William Byron.